Darren, 1-1 draw here at home to Armagh City tonight. Just give us your thoughts.
Mixed year. I suppose at this stage, when you go 1-0 up, you're hoping you can see the game out. We had a couple of chances to add to it. I thought we played well for large parts of the game. Then we just became a wee bit ragged, didn't hold on to the ball enough, didn't give ourselves a chance to get out. We should have done, because when they're playing that high up, it gives us a chance to counter, and I thought we should have done better on the counter. But and saying that, the way the game finished, when you're with 10 men, and they're throwing balls in the box at the end, at that stage you're happy enough for the point.
Yeah, the second goal just sort of wouldn't come. Adam Sally had a good header opportunity. Rami Nicol a couple of efforts. It's just one of those ones where it was a scrappy game, but you knew if you got the second goal, you probably would have seen you over the line.
Yeah, and to be honest, that's where and I say it every week, where I don't like blaming it on injuries, but it's where you need the bench then to come on when the lads are giving it all. A tough game like that, for 70, 75 minutes, that's where you can, you're hoping to change it up. Armagh had that luxury to put 4 on, and brought that bit of energy into it, and seemed to change the game. Unfortunately, we're just not in that place, and that's no disrespect to the young lads that are on the bench. It just wasn't a game to throw them in of this importance. So I suppose overall, yeah, disappointed that we couldn't see a game out, but just the manner and way it finished, I suppose it's a point that we'll take and just move on.
Yeah, you touched on it, and I don't want to labour the point, but it needs to be sort of recognised that the players that were sitting in the stand there, you had Shayna Foster, Noel Healy's obviously suspended, Georgie Poynton, Fran McCaffrey, Donald Scullion, Ryan McGivern, and then you're saying obviously Lorcan Ford and then be suspended for Tuesday night. You've Alex O'Brien coming off injured, and Stephen Ball's coming off injured. I mean, are you finding the sort of the harsh realities of management coming back to you again very quickly?
Yeah, it is, and look, this is all part of it, but just this is severe. At the minute, it really is. You've bare bones, and then below that we're at the minute, because even now we brought in 3 of the younger lads of the 20s who hadn't even trained with us last night just to fill the bench, and we have another 3 out from tonight that'll not be playing on Tuesday night. So the team now on Tuesday night, it will be, I suppose, not through. It's through necessity. We're going to have to. I'd always intended to give some of the lads a run on it. Now we have to, probably more than normal, but. The good thing about that is it's an opportunity for them to come and shine. Lads that have been playing well with the 20s. Niall has sent them on to me, and now we have a chance to use them. It's a perfect opportunity. There's no pressure on them. Pressure on Loughgall as the Premiership team to come in, and it's only through this that we're going to find out if they're good enough. This is what the club needs. The club needs a steady flow of local lads coming into play for the club. It's not sustainable other than that, and it has to happen. So we have lads there that are on the bench that didn't get an opportunity tonight, but definitely on Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's in the grand context of the season, in terms of the league, obviously, which is your bread and butter. It's not the most important game in the world, but by the same token, it's a tournament that we've won before. It's a semi-final against a Premiership side who have had a really good, healthy rivalry with over the last number of years. A good game in that aspect, that there is plenty riding on it, and a good game for those young lads to come in and really test themselves against a really high level opposition. Yeah,
they have to use the experience. Should they play on Tuesday night and make mistakes, learn from their mistakes, whatever it might be. They'll certainly not get any grief from me for going and trying on Tuesday night. It'll be something that hopefully they'll go and enjoy and flourish, and it'll be a great experience for them to go and push on. Whilst at this, yes, it's not the most important game of the season for me, but at the same time, when you get into Tuesday night, it becomes the most important game when you're on the sideline. You don't think about anything else after it. So we'll be looking to go and win the game on Tuesday night. We'll not be looking for any excuses. We have young lads who come in, and with young lads, what you'll get is loads of energy. And that's it's just channeling in the right manner, coaching them in the right way, and hopefully they thrive on it.
And in terms of next Sunday, an unusual one to say that we're playing on Sunday, but we had a banger next Sunday. I know you won't look past the Loughgall game until that's done and dusted with. Those senior players that we have out, do you expect to have any of them back available? So it's going to be as you were really from Tuesday night. I mean, I suppose just finally, you're obviously trying to. Momentum is key in this league, and if you can put together a consistent run, as we found whenever we won this league, if you put together a consistent run, you're well in with the hunt of moving up the table. Does that always become more difficult when you're not able to field a regular side week in, week out?
It's definitely more difficult. That's the reality of it. Whilst I've said on numerous occasions, I'm not one for complaining. I don't think complaining about it's going to fix it. There's nothing you can do about it. It does make a huge difference. It does. If you're playing, if you're missing those 7 players and carrying all our players, of course it makes a difference. We just had to manage that as best we can at the minute. And the good thing with that is and that's, I praise the players out in the change rooms after. We look like a group that's just this together. We don't look like a group that's looking for excuses or blaming each other or whatever. We're in this together. I said that from the outset. We're in this together and we'll deal with it together. So what the lads are there at the minute are busting themselves to make sure. We've 3 home games there. We've undefeated. We have to take the positive out of it. And then once we get bodies back and help the lads that are there already, then you'll see a difference.